Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. My name is Christine Bongiovanni-Stiff, and I am a certified life coach. And this is my weekly teaching session where I hope to inspire you to grow into a better version of who you were yesterday. And today, I'm going to talk about trusting yourself. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be totally transparent and tell you that the reason I'm talking about this today is because it's something that I notice I have been struggling with. I have been really working on this trust thing. Once I realized that I didn't trust myself, I've been really deliberate about working on it. I always used to think that I trusted myself. And once I started doing this work, this coaching work, working on my mind, I totally figured out that I didn't trust myself. I do trust myself now, but I continue to waver between what I used to be and what I'm becoming. And when I'm not completely conscious about it, I catch myself slipping back into old habits. So, just for instance, I am leaving town tomorrow morning. I'm going on this amazing conference where I get to network with a whole bunch of other amazing people. It's not actually a coaching conference. It is a company that I have partnered with, a nutrition company. And so I'm very much looking forward to that. And then the following weekend, I actually am going to a coaching conference. And I am staying in Texas for the time in between. And so I only tell you that because today is a full day of work. And I am catching myself wanting to ditch work and just get myself all prepared for this trip, get everything packed, make sure everything is perfect, which is what I used to do. I used to just like spin about having everything I needed, being perfect. And I am not completely out of that, but I've gotten so much better at just like giving myself a time limit to get packed and just get my stuff in there and not worry about having everything, because what happens when we don't have what we think we need? We still get by. Everything works just fine. So, anyway, I have been just really talking to myself again today about trusting myself. I have time scheduled to pack tonight. We're having a crazy blizzard outside today. It's actually beautiful, but I do know that part of the day I'm going to be spending outside shoveling, and I'll say that differently, shoveling. Super excited about it. And that's going to take away from some of my work time, but it's okay. So, anyway, back to trust. Some of the things that you could look at to see if you actually do trust yourself is to see if how you stick to your schedule. Like, I don't know what you do for your calendar. I actually am in the process of learning how to calendar all of the things that I need to get done in a day. I book my days out 3 months in advance, and then every month I fill in, and then every week I kind of double check that. And I am working on sticking to that plan. I'm not going to lie and say that it's amazing. I just get it all done, but I'm working on that. And so when you tell yourself you're going to do something and you don't do it, that is not trusting yourself. It's like if you told a friend, asked a friend to do something, and over and over and over again, they didn't do what you asked them to do, you eventually, if they say yes, obviously that they will do it, you're eventually not going to trust them, right? It's the same thing with yourself. So, or creating to-do lists that you just keep adding to and really don't take much off. Don't take steps to fulfill some of the other tasks. You don't prioritize those tasks. You just like spin looking at your list. You avoid all the things that you say you would get done, finding new and apparently more exciting things to do. Wanting to do things like take vacations, but never getting on that plane and taking a vacation. Basically, what you're doing is you're seeking pleasure at your own expense because you're not doing what you said you would do. So, when you say you're going to do something and you make a plan to do it and then you follow through, that's when you take care of yourself. That's when you feel amazing. And then just think about the results that you get from that when you say that you're going to get a task done at work and you don't get it done. And then you reschedule it, you don't get it done. You reschedule it and you don't get it done. Think about the result that that produces for you. Makes you feel a little queasy in your stomach. You're always thinking about that task that you need to get done. But then think about when it's on your calendar, it pops up and you do it. Possibly you don't get it all done, but you do it. Your end result is so much better. You feel so good because you've let that go. And now you get to move on to the next. It's off of your mind. You might have to work some more on it somewhere down the road. You have to reschedule sometime. But think about how amazing that feels. So when you say you're going to do something, hoping that you follow through, that only leaves room for self doubt, which is the complete opposite of trusting yourself and creating self confidence. So when you can't count on yourself, you will feel insecure and at the effect of yourself instead of being in charge and trusting and growing self confidence. So we learn how to trust ourselves by consistently following through on what you tell yourself you're going to do. You're not born with self trust. You have to earn it by keeping your word and doing what you said you would do and doing that at the highest level. And so, with that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. And I also want to let you know that I am doing free coaching sessions, one free coaching session for every new person that's interested in finding out what coaching is about. I do 3 sessions a week, and those fill up really fast because they're free and people are curious about what this coaching stuff is all about and how it can impact their lives. So if you're curious, there's no strings attached. You can go into opt into my newsletter, and you will get a welcome email which will show you how to book your free session. And I hope to talk to you sometime soon. Have an amazing day, my friends.